Hi everyone, I was just going to try to explain how to edit web pages on Wild Apricot. So, my name's Ed Carutis. I'm logged into Wild Apricot, and so you see our home page here. So you're just going to click the admin view, wait for it to load. Okay, and then we're going to navigate to the page that we want to edit. So under sections, I'm going to edit section 6 home page here. So you see the home page, it's got our map, got the list. So we click edit, and then you see this darkens out like this. If we click on it, an orange box forms around it. And we can now click edit code. Now you see the code in here, and you can see that it's in an iframe. So the code isn't actually here. This iframe is actually referencing the code. And the reason we do this is, the reason I did this is because the CSS with the theme page was conflicting with the CSS that I was trying to write. So, plus the iframe allows you to write more advanced code like PHP, jQuery, JavaScript, Python, whatever your code is. But for just HTML and CSS, you could just write all your code right here, and that might be simpler for you. But let's go to the file where this is referencing. So we click cancel up here, and go to the files. Now in the files, I set up a folder for each of the sections. So we're just going to go to the directory for section 6 and open that up. And you can see there's two files in here. One is the sitemap that we see on, that's what it's referencing to the web page. And then the other is the web page itself. Now we still don't see any code, but if we right click, we can view the page source. And this shows us the code. So if we want to edit this, let's just highlight this code. Okay, so now I'm just going to paste this code into a text editor or Notepad. Don't use Word, use a text editor like Notepad. And I paste that in. Now I can edit this code. So I'm just gonna, for example, I'm just gonna put some S's after my name. We'll put a whole bunch of S's in here. Okay, so we can see it. Okay, so now we're just gonna save this file. Okay, so now we're just going to save this file. We're going to save this file with the extension txt for text. Okay. Okay, now we're going to save it again, but this time we're going to save it as a web page with the HTML extension. That's HTML. Okay. Okay, so now that we have our edited file, now we can just drag and drop our new file, our new web page in here. So we just drag, drop that. Do we want to replace it? Yes to all. Okay, so now we're going to go back to our site page, section 6, and you can see that the changes I made, the S's after my name are there. Okay, so now maybe you don't want to deal with the iframe. You're just going to use HTML and CSS, and you just want to edit it from here. So we can do that. So we highlight this, and the orange box appears. Edit code. Go get the code that we entered, and paste that code into here. Now we hit save. Okay, so we got all our code, but our picture doesn't show up, and that's because the link is being referenced in a different way. So we need to go find where that is. So we're going to hit save. And then we're going to go to back into our files. And we're going to find out right where that picture is. So we're going to go back to the region 6 directory. open up the picture, and now this is where it is. We know that's where it's at, so we're going to copy that link, and now we'll go back to our site page that we're editing, section 6 home, and we're going to hit edit, highlight the box again, edit, and now we're going to paste that link in to our link here and hit save. There, now our picture's back. But we don't want all those S's in there, so let's get rid of those. Edit, highlight the box, and save. So that's basically it. So hopefully that helps. Yeah, if you don't like the iframe, you can just get rid of it and paste your code directly in there. But if it's easy to do the iframe too, like you can go in here and you just open it up, make all your changes outside the program, and just drag and drop it in here. That's pretty easy too. Either way, but just so you know, wildapricot doesn't support some of the higher level languages. So if you do get into doing things like Python or Java or something, then you're going to need an iframe to make those work. Or if you run into problems with your CSS conflicting, maybe you want to throw an iframe in. Okay, that's it. All right, bye.